Hello again. It is time to discuss Objective 4 and my plans to follow up on performance management, communicating these expectations, and ultimately how I plan to reward good performance. According to Mbasa and Flotman, the reason performance management is important is because it establishes a standard of setting clear goals and performance standards, identifying and harnessing the requisite skills and competencies whilst reinforcing appropriate behavior. Performance management has to be something that persists in order to ensure we're keeping up with the actions of our employees and continuously staying productive. To keep up with performance, something that I would like to establish is one-on-one meetings to go over specific performance standards. This ties in with my employee check-ins, as I believe face-to-face discussion is the best way of informing clear expectations in the form of rich media. Rich media, after all, pertains to how quickly messages are exchanged between people. This paired alongside team meetings would be great in discussing and managing performance. When performance expectations change as well, employees usually tend to shy away from these changes. Now, Mbasa and Flotman found that change invokes loss. The loss of what the employee has become accustomed to and will defend through the resistance or an unwillingness to adjust their ways of working. This is why I believe the pursuit of rich media is the key to disseminating performance standards. I have seen time and time again employees being strongly against something new and unfamiliar to them to suddenly having a newfound sense of reassurance and understanding from their leaders. Now, this change and these performance expectations, I would like to give an example that comes from my current job at Kroger. Every single day, I unload a truck. Recently, however, there was a change that was made. This change now involves me scanning every single pallet that comes out of the truck. However, my manager and me, we sat down. She pulled me into the break room one day and she showed me my future performance expectations and the procedures that I would have to follow in order to successfully unload a truck according to the Kroger company standards. Me and her discussing this face to face helped me understand clearly what was expected from me in the future. I would like to move on to my next discussion. Every single day when I'm at Kroger, one thing me and my manager like to do is we like to use these little phones that they give us called zebras. And these zebras are able to see and evaluate every single thing that I do on a daily basis at Kroger. It sees and determines what items I need to stock. It shows my manager what items I have stocked. It shows the number, everything that I need. Me being the new HR assistant, I want to implement a similar strategy to this, and I want to use technology to show performance evaluations. The last discussion pertains to rewards for employees that exceed or meet performance expectations. Rewards are important for motivation. However, it is difficult to know what the best reward is for each individual. A younger person may prefer monetary incentives over various benefits pertaining to retirement and health. An older employee may prefer the latter. The rewards that I will use vary depending on the employee I'm working with. One thing my boss does if I do well at Kroger is reward me with more time off for my preferred work-life balance. Ultimately, I will educate myself on the desires of my employees before deciding upon the proper rewards. This diverse rewarding system will put us ahead of any competition that relies strictly on a set standard of rewards. If employees do not meet performance expectations, I will find the root of the problem. Sometimes an employee may perform better in a different position. If this is the case, moving them elsewhere may improve in performance. Further training, or in some cases, retraining, is also something I will pursue to aim for the betterment of our employees.